There have been many crash outs throughout the years of animated television. Some that can be considered psychotic or just plain fucking unnecessary.
Put you in my oven!
And some that can even be considered very justifiable.
Money!
But today, ladies and gentlemen, we don't just have any crash out. We have the founder of crashing out, Benson Dunwoody. The park manager, former drummer of Heir to the Throne, stick hockey master, space ranger. This motherfucker could breakdance. We will be discussing whether his crash outs are justifiable or just plain unnecessary. But first, let's start off with why he is a crash out.
Get out of my sight!
Now, before Benson was a pissed off gumball machine, he used to be a very quiet gumball machine. But all he knew, sadly, was yelling. Yelling. His parents, even his sister, were yelling. All he wanted was assault. But his dad told him if he wanted to get anything in this world, he would have to yell. What type of fucked up advice is that? Now, we discussed the origins of his crashing out. Now let's talk about who makes him crash out. A bird and a raccoon. But these aren't just any regular animals. This is the coolest duo I've ever seen in any cartoon, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. But they just do dumb shit, bro. It's like the beginning of the episode is so regular, and then by the end, the whole universe is at stake. Like, what the hell? Now, let us begin with our first set of evidence, so we may determine if Benson's crash outs are justifiable or just plain unnecessary. Alright, so this is past June. You guys are obviously watching this video now, but before it was uploaded, YouTube was copyright blocking the f out of this video, okay? So literally the only workaround I could find was to use green screen TV screens over certain parts of the video. So I do apologize about that, but 30-minute video, I hope you guys enjoy. Alright. For our first set of evidence, we will be using episode Think Positive. So we start the episode off in Pop's big head ass. I'm sorry. Look. You can't tell me Pops doesn't have a noggin on him. But anyways, bro is just living life. He's just trying to catch a butterfly. And then all of a sudden, he just hears the king of crash outs yelling. Come on! You know that's not the way you're supposed to do it. But this way's totally faster. Yeah, cuts the time in half. But you're actually cutting it in half, you fucking moron! So for context, these dudes were using a chainsaw to cut bushes. Like, and Pops is just like, bro, why are you yelling? That's probably what my neighbors are thinking right now. Why the fuck is this guy yelling? But sadly, it happens again. What are you guys doing? Soda? You can't use soda. Yeah, but the hose. Oh, what? It's too hard to get the hose? So for context on this, these two dudes were using diet soda to water their garden. Like, what the fuck? And poor Pops is just having enough of all this yelling, man. But sadly, here we go again. Pops is just trying to enjoy his life and play with his toys. You've got to be kidding me. Give me that. What the fuck is this? Sandpaper? You're scratching up the whole thing.
Benson, would you come see me for a moment, please? Oh, somebody's busted. Oh, grow up. Busted, Benson, busted.
Pops, I'm in the middle of something, man. Have a seat. Ah. Do you know why I called your loud ass in here? It's a problem concerning Mordecai and Rigby. Well, what the f else is new? Don't worry about it, Pops. I'll take care of it, man. Then we understand each other? Absolutely. I already warned them. One more f up and they're on the streets. But Benson, I was referring to you. What? I'd like you to stop yelling at Mordecai and Rigby. So basically, this dude Benson can't yell at Mordecai and Rigby. If he does, he's getting read up. And if he does again, then he's getting fired. So after the meeting, he goes back outside to make sure they're cleaning. And here we go again. So what did Pops want? Nothing. You guys are still not! You guys are still not done? What? You told us to take it nice and easy. Yeah, I get it now. It takes time to do things right. You rush, you make mistakes. That's not the point I was trying to make. Then we started thinking, why clean some anyways? Dirt is a natural thing. It's like a part of life, you know? Yeah, and like, what is a hose? Hose.
but when you turn it on... Sorry. Get out of my sight!
But sadly, Pops ends up catching him, and he tells him, yo, if you yell one more time, I'm gonna have to write you up, dog. So now Benson is trying to find ways to control his anger. So now he's on the internet. The first page tells him to say ohm, like ohm, gnome. Then the next thing he finds is a book that's $60 that's supposed to help him with his anger. But he's like, hell no, I'm not paying $60. I don't blame you. I wouldn't pay that shit either. So after he just basically wasted his time, he then goes downstairs and just look at these buffoons, bro. Hey Benson, have you seen the keys to the cart? We can't find them anywhere. Oh shit. Never mind. I think I know where they are. And he's cooked, bro. Pops caught him. So now he's got to write him up. And he tells him, yo, if you do that shit one more time, your ass is to the streets. And look at this shit, bro. You know how pissed off you gotta be to start jumping? Jeez, Benson. Try counting to 10. Better make it 100. So he starts counting. And this next part, I'm just gonna let it play. This is literally my favorite part of the whole episode.
76, 77. Oh, hey Benson, what's up? We're finally playing the shed. 78, 79, 80, 81. Dude, what's he doing? I don't know.
But what do you think he'll do when he gets to 100?
7, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94.
Oh my gosh! Yo, I've never seen someone so mad. He buys the book. He's like, nah, fuck that. This book better work. He takes it back to his apartment. He tries to listen to it, but it just doesn't work. Look at him crash out some more. What did he just throw outside? Was that his chair? But he's like, damn, bro, you gotta relax. You still got a whole day of work left ahead of you. And look at this demon, bro. Like, what in the fucking fire force is going on right now? Like, bro, look at him. But here come Mordecai and Rigby, just doing dumb shit like they always do, bro. Blindfold, like, what? What are you doing? But dude, look at Benson. Look at him. Benson, look, we're sorry, man. No. Man, here it comes. I'm not gonna yell. Yeah. Sweet. I'm not gonna, like, bro, what the bro, his gumballs. His gumballs are heating, bro. His gumballs. What is bro? What the fuck is going on, bro? This is too much. Like, this dude is lifting up like pain and starts to suck in all the ground and everything that's around him. So the only way to stop him, Pops has to give him permission to yell at Mordecai and Rigby. Let me clear my throat for this part. You lazy no good motherfucking slacker, spit me the fuck off. Can't you just listen to me once in your worstest life? Cause if you did, you would see I'm trying to teach you some simple fucking responsibility, some pride in doing a job well done. But you wouldn't know a job well done if you paid someone with your broke ass to do it for you. Even then, you fucking all up in an account that you can't even follow the simplest instructions, worrying more about looking cool than doing your job. Oh shit. Oh my god. Alright, let's move on to the next episode. For the next episode, we have just set up the chairs. So to start this episode off, there's a birthday party being hosted at the park. Muscleman and High Five Ghost are tasked with getting the special entertainment. Skip's big ass is tasked with setting up the bouncy house. And Mordecai and Rigby are tasked with just setting up the chairs. That's it. That's all they have to fucking do. Dude, how come we always get stuck with the lame jobs? Setting up the chairs? Lame. I can't trust you with something actually important. You're always slacking off. Calling us slackers. Did he? Did you? He's calling us slackers. Look, dude, we could totally set up all those chairs without slacking off. Good. Do it then. We will. Yeah. And then next time you get someone else to set up the chairs.
Fine. the chairs next time. Not setting up the chairs next time. Just set up the chairs.
So here we go. The boys are about to start setting up these chairs. But just look at Rigby, bro. Like, why did you throw it? Why did you throw it? This dude Rigby is just like, nah, bro, I'm not trying to set up these damn chairs. But Mordecai's like, look, bro, we got to do this. We got to show Benson we could actually do some work. So fast forward a little bit more, and they're actually setting up the chairs. But sadly, they run out. But Mordecai's like, nah, man, we got to find these other chairs. So they find this locked door, and Rigby's like, it won't open. Let's get out of here. You tried the actual doorknob? Oh, you're killing me. It's locked. Let's do something else. So the door is actually locked, but Mordecai's like, nah, bro, we got to get these chairs. So he says, I'm just going to bust through this door, and he does. So they didn't find the chairs they were looking for, but instead, they actually found a video game heaven, bro, just locked away in this random room. So instead of simply just finding the rest of the chairs and setting them up, these dudes decide to play the arcade games. But as you can see, it's normal, you know, they're just taking their break, even though they've probably only been setting up them damn chairs for like 15 minutes, but they're just playing, having fun, until they see one game. Like the first warning, it says it's out of order. And then the second warning, when they open it to try to fix it, there's a note that literally says, in the name of all that is holy, don't connect the red wire to the blue wire. Like, is that not enough? But we all know Rigby. He do not give a fuck about no damn note. So he starts to connect in the wires. And look what this man spawns.
Dude, what just happened? I don't know.
What the fuck is that? What is that demonic ass Dorito? And like, yeah, y'all fucked up, dude. Y'all just let out the destroyer of worlds. This dude's about to fuck up everybody's day. So now it's just carnage, man. Everybody's getting fucked up. Benson finally gets there, and the kids are like, oh, it's just special entertainment. Nah, bro. It's the demon Dorito about to kill y'all if I don't get up out of that bus. And they get up out of there, but Muscle Man pulls up like, hey, kids, get ready for our very special entertainment. God damn! Yeah, they're dead. Yeah, y'all better run. Y'all better run. But thankfully, Skips always has to come in with the save. This man literally has 3 arcade machines tied up to each other. So they're literally gonna make a game character to fight this big ass Dorito. And they make a burger. What the fuck is that? What game is this? Fucking Burger Bros? Like, but they just get to scrapping, bro. Each console controls one part of their game character. Mordecai and Skips have the arms, and Rigby has the legs. But because Rigby doesn't want to use the legs, they're all out of sync. What the fuck is he doing? Also, Pops is in the driver's seat, and this dude is having the time of his fucking life, bro. But they're finally able to get a little bit of momentum, but sadly for Skips, he ends up getting shot off. And while Mordecai's trying to make sure Skips didn't bite the dust, that big ass Dorito shoots his building, and they find the other chairs. And Mordecai's like, nah, bro, fuck that. I gotta get these chairs. Benson is not gonna call us slackers. But this gives Rigby an opportunity. This dude uses his tail, both of his hands, and uses that button smashing that he only knows how to do, and somehow gives the final blow to the big ass Dorito. So everything seems all normal now, right? The world has been saved, but they forgot there's a pissed off gumball machine lurking. You! Whoa, hey Benson, before you freak out, we totally set up those chairs. Woo! This birthday party is hot! So we're cool, right? You idiots! That's the last time I entrust you with something important, like the chairs!
Not setting up the chairs next time! Not setting up the chairs next time!
The next episode we will be discussing is Busted Cart. The episode starts and these dudes are about to do some dumb shit, bro. They are about to do some extreme carting. If you don't know what extreme carting is, well, let me show you. And we are off to the races. Let's see what the first trick is. They're turning their... How? How? That's not even possible. They're doing like a left lean manual on a board with a cart. That's not possible. They somehow land that. Hit a nice 360, I ain't gonna lie. Hit him with a right, left, right. And then, bro, what? Nah, dog. That's not 360? That's not possible. But they forgot to put it in park, and this cart just starts rolling down the hill, bro. And it ends up going right by Benson and Mr. Maylard, which is Benson's boss, and crashes into the tree, dog. And Benson's cooked, bro. Mr. Mailer's like, dude, in my office right now. Basically, Mr. Mailer tells him, if you don't fix this cart, your ass is grass. But Benson tells him there's a warranty for the cart, but it ends the next day. So now Benson has to drive all the way to the dealership so he can make it in time to get the cart fixed. So he's driving, and he's actually making really good timing. And he's saying, when I get back, I'm firing Mordecai and Rigby. And lo and behold, look who's in the back of the truck. I can't believe this. I told you fucks not to come. Does the word not process in your thick skulls? Of course not. Wait, so now Benson is forced to take him with him. And just look at this, bro. Like, ow. That's not even bad, actually. Look at this. Why do you open it like that? Rigby. Oh my God, Rigby. So now they're back in the truck, and Benson is just pissed, bro. He's like, yo, don't say nothing. Don't do anything. Y'all keep fucking shit up. Please stop. And now Rigby's just like, why do you hate us, dog? And Benson's like, man, I don't hate y'all. I just hate the dumbass shit y'all be doing. And then they have a really nice peaceful moment, and Benson pulls out this absolute bop, bro. I'm letting this whole song play. I hope it's not copyright. Okay, Rigby. Okay, I gotta hop in. So, I don't answer questions. Don't ask why I did that. So they're still driving, and Benson is falling asleep. So he decides to let Mordecai drive. Check the map to see how much further it is. Where are we now? Buttsland.
Dude, look, dude. You thinking what I'm thinking?
Video game pit stop!
So they agree to only do it for 30 minutes, but come on, you know they're not gonna do this shit for only 30 minutes. It's the next fucking day! Benson gets up, and this next part is just so bad. I need to get in my voice acting bag for real.
How long were we in there?
Hours! You were in there for hours! Now we're never gonna make it to the dealership in time. It closes in 30 minutes! We're sorry. We didn't know it was daytime. There aren't any windows in the arcade. Excuses! How am I supposed to trust you when all you give me are excuses? When are you two fucks gonna learn that your actions have consequences? Consequences that affect other people, like me. Don't you two understand? I'm about to lose my job. You may not care about keeping your jobs, but I care about keeping mine. Because if I lose my job, I have nothing. Do you hear me? I have nothing.
Is this nigga?
Now, if you excuse me, I'd like to take my last bathroom break as an employed man. So they messed up, bro, and they feel terrible. And they decide to take the truck. Hey, you! There were two guys with a truck that were just here. Do you know where they went? Oh, yeah. They're taking the shortcut out to Highway 13 to the car dealership. What? Most dangerous highway in the country. How much do you want for that bike? And now they are off to the races, bro. Highway 13. But where the fuck is that hell, nigga? But Benson gets on the truck and he's like, yo, why the hell are y'all on this highway? But Mordecai's like, dude, this is the fastest way to get to the dealership on time. But Benson's like, nah, bro, get out the way. I'm turning this truck around. But sadly, the bridge breaks and y'all asses ain't going nowhere. Y'all better keep driving. And why is this like a highway? Like the ground is disintegrating, bro. Like How is this happening? And it only gets worse from here, bro. Like, look at this. There's spike traps on the ground. There's nails. Their back wheels are gone. Look at this. There's a boulder. What in the Indiana Jones is going on? Both of their front tires are gone. What is going on? So Mordecai and Rigby like, nah, bro, we got this. They're about to do some extreme karting to get up out of this highway. Now, the only question I have is how the hell are they driving this? Like, I could have sworn they wrecked the cart, but, you know, they're still driving it somehow. They're able to get the cart connected to the truck, and they take the lead. The same dumb that they were doing at the beginning of the episode is gonna get them out this situation right now. And I'm just gonna let this part play, bro. Just look at this nonsense. How the fuck did they do that? That's impossible. How? How? Oh, this is about to be a big ass jump. Damn! There's no way they survive this, right? Like, I think they're gonna survive it. Oh, hell no. Damn! How? They should be dead. But they actually make it to the dealership just in time, bro. Chicken jockey. Oh, hey, I'd like to welcome you to the ending of this video, where we will be finally discussing if Benson's crash outs have been justifiable or just plain unnecessary. Now, we will discuss the events that have taken place in each episode, and at the end, we will give it a percentage between justifiable and unnecessary. First, think positive. Now, Mordecai and Rigby cut bushes with a chainsaw. They use diet soda to water the garden, and they use sandpaper to clean the cart. I think all of his crash outs in each one of those were very justifiable, nothing too crazy, just plain stupidity. Next, Benson gets told he will lose his job if he keeps yelling, so bro is already on edge. And then after that, he goes outside to see Mordecai and Rigby still just bullshitting, not doing anything. I think that's pretty justifiable as well. Let's continue. Next, Mordecai and Rigby lose the keys to the cart. He gets angry over that. He gets caught by Pops because he yelled. Then he gets told he will finally get fired if he yells at them one more time. And as you can see, just having a fit. Now, I think the jumping is kind of crazy, but still, I think it's justifiable. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is where it gets kind of tricky. Mordecai and Rigby are painting the shed with their bodies. They're dumping paint all over themselves, and they're literally just smacking their bodies into the shed and painting it. Now, as you can see, Mordecai puts a hole in the shed, and as you can see now, Benson is losing his shit. Now, his reaction, I don't know, bro. Like, it's justifiable, but like, look at him, bro. Look at him. Like, this dude is tweaking out. For real, for real. I don't really know what to give that one. Like, it's like, I feel him, but like, it's a little bit. It's a little bit unnecessary. Now, he buys a book that's supposed to help him with his anger. It obviously doesn't work. This dude does a fucking WWE move on his TV and then proceeds to throw, I think that's his chair, throws his chair out the window. Like, what the fuck? Dude, go get a massage or something, bro. Like, I don't think it's that serious now. Now, we are reaching the ending of the episode. I ain't gonna lie to you. This shit is just ridiculous. This motherfucker turns into the sun. The fucking sun. Because of all this anger he's just holding in, bro. And then proceeds to give out one of the biggest crash outs I've ever seen in, like, any anime cartoon, bro. Like, this motherfucker just is tweaking right now, dog. Tweaking. Now, for that, like, it's like what he's talking about, what he's yelling at him about, like, yeah, it's justifiable for sure, but like, did you have to turn into the fucking sun though, bro? I don't know if that was necessary. You know what I mean? Like, so now let's get on to the percentage. I will give this episode 75% justifiable, 25% unnecessary. I think that's fair. Now, the next episode, we have just setting up the chairs. Now, nothing really happened too much in this episode. Really, Benson's crash out was at the end of the episode, but let's still talk about the episode. So there's a birthday party being hosted at the park. Mordecai and Rigby are tasked with simply just setting up the chairs. So because it's Mordecai and Rigby, they never end up doing what they're supposed to do, and shit always hits the fan. So they do start setting up the chairs, but they end up finding a hidden away video game paradise. Now they're taking a break, nothing crazy, they're just playing the video games. But Rigby sees one game that says out of order. The name of the game is Destroyer of Worlds. He tries to fix it, opens up the little compartment thingamajigger, whatever the hell that thing is, and there's a note in there. I'm just gonna show the note. Y'all can read this. I read it already and I don't remember it. So there's the note right there. Would you attach the red and blue wire if you read that note? That shit says in the name that is all holy, like something like that. Like, would you? Why? Now, because Rigby is just Rigby, he attaches the two wires and they let out the Dorito. This dude just starts fucking up everything, destroying everybody's day, and Skips always has to come in with the save. Now they make Burger Bros. I'm just gonna keep calling this thing Burger Bros because that's what it looks like to me, but they end up destroying the demon Dorito. Now the day is saved, but Benson is obviously gonna be pissed off that they just let this shit out. And as you can see, he has a very, I think, justifiable crash out indeed. Now for this episode, I'm gonna easily give this 100% justifiable. He didn't really do nothing crazy. It was really Mordecai and Rigby doing the dumb shit, and he was just angry at him. I think that's fair. The last episode, busted cart. So this episode starts off with Mordecai and Rigby doing some extreme karting. These dudes are doing some fucking Tony Hawk pro skater moves right now. This shit should not be possible in a golf cart, but it somehow is. Now after they finish doing their line, they forget to put the cart in park. Rolls down, crashes into the tree. Mr. Mailer is there, so he's already gonna be pissed, and he calls Benson into his office. Mr. Mailer tells him, if you don't get this cart fixed, your ass is grass. So Benson is obviously gonna be pissed off at Mordecai and Rigby, so he's like, nah, y'all ain't gonna mess this up. I'm gonna go get this cart fixed myself. So he's on the road trip, and guess who's in the backseat? Mordecai and Rigby. He gets mad at them. I think that's very valid. I think it's very justifiable. And he's basically saying, you guys can come with me, but you're gonna do exactly what the hell I say. Now, as we can see, these dudes are having a nice, peaceful moment. They shoot a music video, and after hours and hours of driving later, Benson is obviously gonna be tired. So he trusts Mordecai to drive during the night, but sadly that backfires. Now they see an arcade in the middle of butt-fuck nowhere, and they decide to go there. They'd say only 30 minutes, but obviously it's not just 30 minutes, and these dudes are there all night until the morning. Benson wakes up, finds them there, and proceeds to crash out. But this was pretty sad. I think this one was also very justifiable. So after he's done crashing out, he wants to have his last bathroom break, and Mordecai and Rigby end up taking the truck to the dealership. But they don't just take any route. They take Highway 13, which is the most dangerous, should be illegal highway in the country. Now they somehow make it. I don't know how they make it, but they do, and they get to the car dealership in time. Now for this episode, this is another easy 100% justifiable crash out. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the ending of today's video. Is Benson Dunwoody worthy of being considered one of the founders of crashing out? I ain't gonna lie, I think so. This motherfucker's crazy, dog. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have truly reached the ending of today's video. If you have any suggestions on who you would like me to discuss next, please leave them in the comments. If you enjoyed today's video, I would really appreciate a like. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers on me. But that is it. I will see you all
in the next video.